Hey you guys, it's Mike, and I have got another slot star that I want you to meet. His name is Jason, and he has a YouTube channel called King Jason Slots, and it has exploded so quickly. You've got to meet this guy. Anyway, he's going to join us on the floor at the Tournament of Champions charity event in October, on October 16th. Now remember, you're going to write that down, right? October 16th, and you got to meet this guy. Take a look. Hey everybody, I have got somebody I want you to meet. This is Jason. Hey Jason.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us on Everibody Play Now.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah. So wow, you just started your channel, King Jason Slots, didn't you?
I did. I actually just started posting videos on YouTube about 5 weeks ago. So I've always had a channel. It was inactive. I had it there just to maybe post a video every few years, just watch my friends. So I'm only 5 weeks into King Jason Slots.
And as of the day that we're speaking right now, how many subscribers do you already have?
9,200.
That's incredible. Almost 10,000. I mean, you're going to be by the end of the week, you're going to be at 10,000. I guarantee you. And your energy is really great, and I really enjoy this. But you had friends in the YouTube sort of world before you launched this, right? Can you tell us about that?
I sure did. So I've been friends with Diana Avani for maybe 6-7 years.
Yeah.
She was the first channel I ever saw. I watched her videos all the time. She was always extremely open and welcoming. Hey, if you're in Vegas, spot me on the floor, say hi. She still does that.
Yeah.
So I spotted her on the floor one trip. We became friends. We have a lot of mutual friends, dinners, New Year's Eve, all sorts of fun times together. And through the years, she has had me as a guest on her videos.
Wow.
Similar to what Brian Christopher has done. I've become really good friends with Brian Christopher. So for years, folks have been seeing me on their videos, which I think obviously was huge exposure, and they've been asking me to do a channel. So I was like, what the heck? Let's give it a try.
That's really awesome. But I mean, it's remarkable. That's an incredible launch. I mean, congratulations. So I saw on your site that you had this thing, and I haven't, I don't know about it. So the what is that all about?
I get that question a lot. Yeah. So I think just hanging out with Brian, I actually had to look at some of my old appearances. E is when I'm excited. It's like a squeal. Some people say like a little shriek.
Yeah.
So if something incredible happens, I can't help myself, and I make that noise. It goes. So what happened was on Brian's channel and his amazing community, folks started knowing me by that name.
Yeah.
So anytime I would come into his show, all of his fans would start yelling E. So that was great. Like my little thing. So I thought, if I'm doing the channel, I'm making the noise, I have to make that a part of it. So E will always be a part of my channel.
Oh, that is great. Well, look, they know you. It's wonderful. I see that you're in a conference room, so that means you've got a day job. What do you do?
I am in a conference room. I'm in my real life job right now. I work in the financial services industry. I help consumers with their home loans, like getting a home, refinancing, things like that.
Oh, that's cool. What are you going to do if this thing blows up?
I don't know.
We'll deal with that problem.
I'm just having fun right now.
We'll deal with that problem when it happens.
I was going to post a video 1 or 2 times a week. It's just totally going great. So I'm just going to have fun and see what happens. I love being busy.
Well, look, you got a lot of friends out there, and more people are getting to know about you. What's funny is so when did you become a slot fan?
I came from a slot family.
Oh, really?
So both of my grandmothers play. My mother plays. So I was always kind of interested in it, growing up a little bit. Once I was legal, I went to Penn State for undergrad. I was only a few-hour drive to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
So similar to a previous guest of yours, I did the whole 19-year-old in Canada thing, playing my little penny and dimes when you had little coins you can put in the cup. And then since then, as I've grown up, as income has gotten a little better, I spend a lot of time in Atlantic City because I'm from Philadelphia originally, and northeastern Pennsylvania before that. And then moving to California about 8 years ago, we're only an hour flight to Vegas, and there's a lot of other locals nearby. So
there's some great casinos. I went up to Sacramento a couple months ago to visit the casinos, and we were looking specifically at tournament tournament places that were using Tournament, and it was really great. Some beautiful casinos up there. God, it's beautiful up there. So, yeah, it's great. I never played slots until I got this job. I started this job about 16 years ago, and I've done all sorts of things in my life, and including owning a company. But this has been my favorite job. But what has changed in the last couple of years, because we always felt like we were kind of doing this in a vacuum. We were kind of making games, and we didn't know if anybody liked them. We just and what's happened with you guys. And it's one of the reasons that I'm really passionate about making sure that I get the word of you guys out to us, other manufacturers and everything like that. This is such a big shift. And it's really important for us, people who make these games, because we get to experience through your eyes. And that's really important. And it's also important for us to watch you play other games for other companies. I don't know that this is always going to be about every games. First off, I love other games from other companies. Mm-hmm. So it's not just our games, and this is not about pushing games down anybody's throat. I really want this to be about a celebration of what you guys are doing and about the community and about the players themselves. But so what is your? And you can't say in every game. What is your favorite slot game out there that is not every?
Hands down, I would have to say anything in the Mighty Cash series.
Yeah.
I think that's an aristocrat game.
Yeah.
I am just compelled by the action. Any moment something random can happen and a dragon pops out at you, or they just start throwing money at you. So my friends would know, and probably my supporters know, that I really love Mighty Cash.
That's cool. That is cool. The ATI has been really killing it the last couple of years. They really have. They've done a great job. So, and what is your favorite every game?
Well, I'd have to say, hands down, unequivocally, your new Cash Machine game. It is just electric. I tried it for the first time in Lake Tahoe maybe about 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I played 3 sessions. I actually made a little money on all 3. Then fast forward, I start my slot channel. I played 3 more sessions. I won on all 3. I know we're never going to always win on slot machines.
No, it's part of the deal.
We're lucky. So I actually posted a video. I know that's how you found me.
That's exactly how I found you. Yeah.
Was the shock of my life when you watched my video and you said the whole office loved my video.
Yeah.
I posted that video maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and it's already up to 92,000 views as of this moment.
Congratulations, that's awesome. And that you had a great run on that game, but you experienced the game in a way that we, when we're making this thing and we're going, who are they going to get it? Do they like it? It's if for guys who haven't played it, go look at his video. Because it's a really good demonstration of the game. It's win what you see. If you see $100, you win $100. You see 1,000, you win 1,000. It's really simple. It's so easy to get, and it really is. We all love that video. We love it. So
it's electric. And what amazed me too, just as you said, the noises, the simplicity of it, the ding, 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 ding. I love the little noises.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, and on the King Jason Facebook, it's a free Facebook page, which we might talk about later.
Yeah.
One of my supporters in Palm Springs just last night hit $10,000 on that game. And he said, "Hey, Jason, I saw your video. I really want to try that game." He tried the game, and look what happened. So, to me, that's just amazing.
That's awesome. That's incredible. And like I said, I thank you so much for reviewing our game and reviewing everybody's games. But thank you for reviewing that. That was great. And you didn't know me when you posted it, so no. But and everything. And I don't want anybody to feel like we're pushing these guys to do anything. We're just we're celebrating what you guys are all doing, and everything. Like I said. So, what is your favorite part about King Jason Slots?
Oh, it has to be the community. We just started, and just seeing the comments on my page every single day, folks loving my videos, saying such kind, warm things about my personality, how I interact with other players. I just love it. It just goes right to my heart. It just makes me happy. I'm having fun. I've always liked to have fun with friends, have fun with anyone. So I'm just having a blast with it. That's what I love about it. And I love the interaction with the supporters.
Well, and I'm seeing the common denominator with a lot of these folks is that sense of community, of course, but like they want to go with a friend, you know, and they can't always get out to the casino. So it's like going out to a casino with a friend. It's really fun. You guys are doing a great job and everything.
Aww.
So, you know, okay, so folks, there are a lot of new communities and slot enthusiasts out there, and there's room for everybody, and I'm really excited about what you guys are doing. Now, we have a group, and we're so excited about this community that we're actually going to gather a small group of YouTube stars and folks to help us this year at the Turn Event of Champions. You guys probably have seen that it's a turn event that goes across North America. It starts in May, and it's been in Canada, it's been in the United States, and it culminates at G2E in the middle of October, and we give away to those players. One player walks away with $1 million paid out over a period of time. But we're giving out money all over the place. That's not the only one. They're all making money, and they all get this great weekend at the Encore. And it really is. It's just stupid, ridiculous. The XS is this incredible nightclub, and we are going.
I've been there.
Oh, it's incredible, yeah. And it's usually just it's a nightclub. It's like Daft Punk and all these guys are usually playing there and stuff and everything. It's really it's a big deal, you know. So, but we are having a small group of the YouTube stars join us for a charity event, and in addition to Jason, which we're very thank you so much for joining us on this. We have Brian Christopher, we have Slot Queen, we have Slot Lady Diana Ivoni, who you are really good friends with, and she has been a great supporter of ours and great supporter of the entire community for a really long time. The Big Payback, yes, and my buddy Andrew Hunt and the Slot Cats, who I interviewed last week, they are really, really nice. And in addition, aren't they great?
Love them.
They're really fun, and we're going to have the sort of media influencers, the traditional media influencers from print, and those guys are like the kings of what goes on in the industry. And we got Frank Legato from Global Gaming Business, Steve Burke from the Indian Gaming Magazine, and one of the defending celebrity turn event champions, Fen Cross from Southern California Gaming. He's such a nice guy. They're all really great, and they're all, like I said, I talked to Frank. I had dinner with Frank probably last month, and I told him that we were going to do this, and I was really excited because I know, you know, the editorial world is actually kind of interested in what you guys are doing as well. I think it's really important. I think it's a great story. So remember, okay, before I go any further, what charity are you playing for?
I'm going to be playing for Autism Speaks.
Awesome.
One of my supporters, he goes by Cajun Bradley Cooper. He asked me in one of my videos if I ever get a platform, would I please consider promoting Autism Speaks? So I can tell you personally that I'm a little ignorant, you know, as to how wide and how common autism is in our country. I did some research after he told me about that. It affects 1 in 59 children. It affects all ages, adults, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I've always known about that charity, Autism Speaks. I actually participated on a walk once, you know, at work. So I wanted to do that for my very first chance. I think he'll appreciate that a lot. And honestly, as my channel builds, I plan to do a lot more charity work. So I'm really excited for that opportunity. So thank you guys so much again for having me.
That's really great. I love that is a cause that I'm actually very excited about as well. I don't know if anybody ever sees a movie called Temple Grandin. It was an HBO movie, and this is a little self-aggrandizement. I'm sorry, but I play the teacher, the headmaster. There's Fat Mike with brown hair. Is the teacher, and I have to tell Claire Danes that she can't ride horses, and she gets mad at me, and I don't like her, and I'm giving her all sorts of hell. I'm not a very nice guy in that movie, but it's a great movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, it's great about autism, about the great Temple Grandin, who has been one of the most incredible autistic spokespeople out there, high-functioning, incredibly brilliant, one of the most important people out there with animal handling because she can experience animals in a different way because for autism. And so it's a really, if you ever get a chance to watch it, you probably won't recognize me. Anyway,
Enough of that stuff. Okay, remember, it's August 16th, live from the XS Nightclub at the Wynn, at the Encore at the Wynn, Las Vegas, Nevada. We will have a showdown for charity, and mark your calendar. Hopefully we will get a chance to sit down at G2E, and I'm going to be there the first day. Like I said, sit down and I can show you some games, see what's coming around. I got some new stuff coming on Cash Machine. There's going to be a new game coming, so there's some stuff that you might want to see. So, and I'll actually get to see you face to face, which I will find a great pleasure. Okay, so you guys go find Jason. Go find King Jason Slots and subscribe. It's really important to subscribe. This can, our channel too. Everybody subscribe. It's for me to be able to do this, I'm going to have to, at the end of the year, have to sit there and go, well, we got this many subscribers, and if we don't have that many, they're going to go, we're not going to fund it. So, but you guys,
gotta subscribe.
It's really important. So don't skip that part and everything. These channels are important. So we want to help this online slot community. And so, where else are you posting on social media?
I'm just starting out, so my Facebook is probably my main one. I have it's free, King Jason Slots on Facebook. I have a lot of old glimpses of big wins and a little more personal touch. You can see my cats and other things. My YouTube channel especially, and I actually just started my Patreon. So that's actually going live this weekend. By the time this airs, you'll see it. So if you want a little bit more of an in-depth experience with me, look out for the King Jason Slots Patreon.
That's great. Okay. So one more thing. This kind of kicks off our Cash Machine Week.
Wow.
We're kind of doing, and here's the thing. We have this little thing that just happened that's pretty cool, which is the Eilers report is this sort of industry insider thing. It's like the Nielsen ratings for slot performance on the floor, and Cash Machine just became the #1 mechanical stepper in their report, and it has a lot to do with you guys and everybody who's supporting the game and playing the game out there. So this is kicking off Cash Machine Week on Everybody Play Now, and we're gonna post your video play on Cash Machine on our site. So thank you again for doing it.
Thank you. And like I said on one of my videos, the second time I showed it, it is the game of the year, and I mean that enthusiastically. I really love it. It just grips you, and it's so easy. So, wow.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You guys, this is Jason. He's awesome. Subscribe. Great. Thanks. Everybody play now.
Bye.